Hello everyone, it's Andrea. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Another beautiful day up here in the mountains. I just love days like these because they just allow you to sit back, relax, take a breath, and just take it all in and reflect. I wanted to talk today about planning. So most of you know that I am a personal accountability coach and I am a planner. That is all that I do, and hence the name of what I do, Press Play, Plan Life According to You. Why is it that when we are looking at our lives, we constantly focus in the past, live with regrets, live with the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and then we don't do anything to change it? We reflect when we look at photo albums. We reflect on anniversaries, celebrations, memories. What is the roadblock that is in our way that prevents us from planning accordingly, planning forward? What is it that we aren't looking into to make sure that we are taking the necessary precautions to advance in life? You know, anytime that we are going for an interview or talking to somebody who is a strategical planner, 9 times out of 10 their questions include that of, what are you doing what is your vision, your 2-year plan, your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan? And a lot of us can't even see or have a vision that far out. So what I want to do is I want us to kind of tap into that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you 3 key points. And when we think of the future, we think about, well, maybe if that happens or this might occur. Sometimes we are fearful to look into the future because we've already reflected on our past and don't think we can do it. We've already premeditated that feeling or that perspective that right now all I can do is this limited amount and I can only go this far. I can't even vision tomorrow, let alone next week, next month, next year, or even 5 or 10 years down the road. And this kind of puts us in our tracks. Yes, most of the coaches out there to say focus on the now. That is great. We must be present. But at the same time, we want a roadmap, a blueprint of what we're working towards. You know, we want a clear vision that can help us guide our path there so we know, and, you know, like they say, keep your eyes on the prize. You know, if we're living in the now, it is present. It is, you know, effective. It is key that you stay grounded and focused on what you're doing at hand. And we always tend to look in the rearview mirror to see where we've been. But wouldn't it be exciting, and this is something I've done recently, you know, on my journey, I embrace the little milestones and celebrate the small wins and increments. And then when I look back, I'm like, oh my goodness, look what I've done in 2 weeks. Look what I've done in 4 months. Look what I've done in half of a year. I can only imagine, you know, sky's the limit of what I can do. But we also have to be mindful and put the vision out there to the universe. Look, I am grateful for having whatever it may be that you're looking to thrive towards. You know, again, we are focused. However, if we don't have a destination, a vision, a mission, understanding your why, we're just kind of running and going through the motions. And it's really key to kind of tap into your skill sets, your gifts and your talents to acquire all that you have mustered up until this point. You know, what are the areas that you are most grateful for? What are the constant compliments people give you on, oh my goodness, you know what, I'm so grateful for you because. And only you can answer that statement based on the feedback from your family and friends, your colleagues, your acquaintances, but most importantly, your inner self. Once we tap into that, then we understand what and how to meet our fullest potential. You know, when I was young and came up and growing, You know, my mission was to give back to the community. My mission was to be diverse in all areas and try to provide my best support, my best self, any way that I can to help another individual, a community, my homeland, where I came from, my family, and also myself, investing in me. And I was able to see, okay, well, the path that I need to get there is A, B, and C. These are the tools and techniques and gifts that I have acquired. And these are the tools and, areas that I need to improve upon. So I had mapped it all out. Now, I'm not saying a lot of people are capable of doing it. It takes extreme self-discipline, extreme awareness, and extreme patience. But it can be done. And I'm here to educate you and inspire you to learn the techniques that I have used to become successful and to get me to the point where I'm at right now. Many of us can read books, many of us can go to seminars and, receive trainings, but quite honestly, you already have those gifts inside. It's tapping into those gifts, skill sets, and ideas and applying them every single day. Somebody said to me the other day, they were like, Andrea, I don't know how you have over 200 plus videos. I said, I'm committed, I'm driven, I want to self-discipline myself, and this is my passion, connecting and talking with people. Why wouldn't I want to do this on a daily basis? Why wouldn't I want to connect with people? Why wouldn't I do what I love every single day so I can master this area and bring my message to the world? Every single day I bring content. I'm learning new things. I'm learning new self-awareness about myself, and I'm giving and bringing this gift to you. So of course I'm going to do it. So when I see down the road getting on TV like I've been, radio like I've been, podcasts, interviews, in person, in front of public, I am polished. I already know where I'm going. I've already laid it out. Like I said, for those of you who've been watching me for some time, I think it was probably, 6.5 years, maybe 7 years ago, I had created a vision board of where I'm going to be at a certain timeline. And truth be told, a little over 6 months ago, I met most of those accomplishments and those visions on my vision board. And I'm grateful to say the number one vision I had was working with Mr. Les Brown, and I have completed and successfully achieved that. And this is what I'm talking about, having a destination, having the big picture of what your life is going to look like, whether it be the family life, the financial component, the mind, spirit, body, emotional, physical, relationships, careers, your passions. What does that vision look like to you? Create it. Put it in the present. Put it out there. But again, just like everybody has mentioned, and I'll tell you again, it's putting the effort forward, putting that energy and working towards it. Everybody has this dream, well, I want to be making this amount of money in this amount of time, or I want to meet with this person in this amount of time. Truth be told, you can't do that if you're just sitting on the couch or waiting in your home for that opportunity to reach out to you. You have to go and work towards it. And that was just amazing, because the more I focused and lived in the now, was grateful for all the teachings, lessons that I've learned, and experiences that I've had, apply those to what I'm doing now, and then look forward, I've already paved my path for the future because I've already put it in place. And that is just amazing, because a lot of people have difficulty understanding that, and that's okay. I was there myself. Patience is a virtue. I can tell you so many stories where I literally was on the 1 yard line short of my goal, and I threw in the towel. And once I realized that I was the roadblock, the barrier within my success, I just waited it out. I knew I was doing my due diligence. I was doing and putting the work, the time, effort in. And then the results were happening. And once I just let it go and said, you know what? It's out in the universe. There's a season and a reason for everything. And that has been the track record of my success. And I believe you can do that. As I get to the last segment of this video, I do want you to know everything is possible. Anything is possible. You're possible. I'm possible. Look at that. I'm possible. Not impossible. I'm possible. So look in that reflection every morning and say, I'm possible. I am successful. I am great. And I'm going to do everything in my power to work towards the success. So and thank you for sticking with me this far. The last 3 components: vision. Well, actually, excuse me. Purpose, vision, value. Purpose, understand your why and what you're doing, how you're doing it, what's your intention, what's your mission. Vision, what does it look like in specific detail? Tapping into the 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, sound, and touch. So, purpose, vision, value. Everything you do, every experience you have is going to bring value to others. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. My name is Andrea. Press play. Plan life according to you. I am your personal accountability coach. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Te amo.